Baroruna, the reaction of metals and non-metals with oxygen. Rust is a natural process that occurs naturally in nature, and its effect can be quite beautiful but also very harmful and dangerous. I've never seen rusty really beautiful. I don't want to lie. If you say that rust is a natural process that occurs naturally in nature and its effect can be quite beautiful, I've never seen a rusty. Shawal Sengele, is there any beauty more of rust? Let's say, rusty. Is there anything beautiful more? We want any beautiful that color.
Oh,
Ah, Jesus. Right. But it can also be very harmful and dangerous. Now that's what I see. What is rusting and how is it undesirable for us? Question 6. Baruena, what is rusting and how is it undesirable for us? What is rusting? What is rusting and how is it undesirable for us?
undesirable, yeah.
Come on, Zoma, we do not desire the effect that are brought about by rust. Okay? So what is rusting and how is it undesirable for us? King rusting. That when we work as suit, you know what is rusting or when I use. Thank you, more fair. But now what is rusting? My favorite. But king rusting.
When I'm saying color change to reddish brown. Color change to reddish brown.
Rusting, the color change. Rusting is a color change to reddish brown. Again, that is rusting. And then how is it undesirable for us? Rusting is a color change to reddish brown, and then omungakari.
How is a corrosion? Rusting is a form of corrosion.
Yes, you can also say rusting is a form of corrosion. This corrosion is mostly on a metal surface. Or on steel. We can have steel or iron. Rusting is a form of corrosion on surface. Okay, let's say on steel or iron.
How many metals since here?
Rusting is a form of corrosion on steel or iron. Kolla metal. Kolla metallic out nyamatati. In reference what one rusting is a form of corrosion on steel or iron. Right. How is it undesirable for us? How is it undesirable? Why do we not desire the effect of rust? Why is it bad?
It's harmful.
How is it harmful?
And I'm saying, university, making come tomorrow in and chief. Yes, like I'll pass him again. You're saying killing and the guys.
How is it undesirable? Regarding it causes corrosion. Rusting is a form of corrosion. So it causes corrosion on what? On steel or iron. Causes corrosion on steel or iron. That's why there is a desire. Kya tsiba gore senkele la hale ke la fumana rust. Motho etsa hala. La fela. Le tlo fela le senkele le tlo phunya bo masoba le tlo ba bo jwang. It becomes a waste. Again, so it causes waste on your material, on your iron or steel material. So it causes waste of your steel or iron material. That's why we don't desire rust. It's undesirable. It causes waste on your steel or iron material because haikadula mo ejantwenu and then in that thing here how it becomes a waste because at the end of the day there's nothing so those are just a few things that we can mention. And then 6.2 bar how can we prevent rusting of iron? How can we prevent the rusting of iron? How can we prevent rusting of iron? You can paint your steel or iron sheet or material.
I'll apply oil
by painting or applying oil. So we learn to say you can paint or you can apply oil. Then it gives a long lifespan of the material because rusting it goes again. Metsi akana acid rain, acid haidula mole e causa corrosion. Right. So, by painting or applying oil. What's actually microwave dangerous. Ogono tshwe e ntsweng ke ntshwe. Ntshwena ke je ne why e bale. Ke radiation. Ikotsi haholo dideni very very dangerous. Ikotsi haholo wa bona ebile la o etshwara ka ya lepolo. Ikotsi beyond measure ntu ke radiation e ka o lematsa hampe ntate ha e fitla ka sefubeng ka mane ya aha e jama tshwafuana ntate ya janta ikotsi bana le ska dala ja dijo tsa microwave le tlo shwa ka pele. Dijo tsa microwave di kotsi di tsona le diphatlo tse hlatswang ka motšhini o hlatswang ke di batla mpe di batla o go di kenye o tlo di bona sa go lla diphatlo motšhini o hlatswang o phunya diphatlo maso skipa skinye ka ga metsi ka ga motšhini o hlatswang a ile size 4 se twa ile 6 mo especially ha o se twa etsa metsi a serious kotsi motšhini o hlatswang. Are these the only methods we can use to prevent rusting? By painting a material, you can also apply oil on your material that gives the material a long lifespan.
Galvanized iron.
Electroplating. Electroplating kapa coating. coating your steel or iron with chromium or zinc. Those are just a few that one can do. You can electroplating. Can need by electroplating or coating steel or iron with a thin layer, of chromium or zinc. That's what you can do. Electroplating is a process that you will look at when you do grade 12. Electroplating. There's a chapter in physics. Electroplating mole. And then jolo ka mohlala. Humkuwa masalenyana elwa kinyanga bo gold. Electroplate. It's a chemical reaction. O electroplate whatsoever material e masala yentsweng ka yona. We electroplate ka gold. Kaman tswa mangufuta we apesa gold into ya hao hlale ka ke gold maka ka tseba ga se gold. That process we call electroplating. So just to mention a few, you can apply painting, or you can paint the material, kapa you can apply oil, kapa you can electroplate the material, kapa you can apply a thin layer of chromium or zinc on the material. That will also give that material a longer lifespan. Yes. A longer lifespan. This is very, very important. Babata ubona fela now understand the theory, the chemistry behind the reactions. The two marks are level 6, level 7. Be very important. Right, area 6.3. A person is sleeping in a room with a coal fire. Now, we know, kabona batho ba dutse ka mashala mkota wa mashala mane batho ba horile mollo. And ga tseba the product of that reaction, when a fossil fuel reactor le oxygen gas you offer carbon dioxide plus water, and ga tseba carbon dioxide e kotsi ya we hema because even some problems on the parts of how it's made, inhalation, exhalation processes. You offer if I have about respiration, that carbon dioxide is again. Because there were many cases because that carbon dioxide to an extent breathe in and out. Are responsible for that. We are not sure for respiration process because new science prove this thing is wrong. Right. A person is sleeping in a room with a coal fire lit in it. All the doors and the windows are closed in the room. Is this a healthy situation in your opinion? Motivate your answer. Le difeste ha ona mo musiwo o tswande teng
asisa le mshamo buika sane ke bona se sa mashaka se le holi mo bolane
ba buika say but a person is sleeping in a room with a coal fire lit open, okay, all the doors and the windows are closed in that room. Is it a healthy situation? Motivate your answer in your own opinion. It will to a healthy. The reaction. Taking the product of this reaction. The product. motho ona o dutse ka stove sa mashala king. It's a fossil fuel again, because afana ka eng when react the oxygen, if another product ya carbon dioxide plus water. So this is a chemical reaction. Maybe fuel e coal. Methane. CH4 plus oxygen gas, carbon dioxide plus water. It's a burning fossil fuel, like it's one petrol or mashal. Just as a typical example, this is the reaction. Product here, carbon dioxide plus water. Into a harmful, more especially how I inhale. Musiwo ontsuwa ke paula wono wa mashalana ntse a hlina mo ha o ka o inhale and o sa khone tswela ka ntle o tlala in the room because o kwetse eng mamadi le di festere. Paula yena ya hao ena le a lead kama ntoma carbon dioxide ena e khona ho escape itlale the room, and ha e tletse the room ha isa khona ho tswela kae ka ntle ho tlo etsahalang ka wena it will be ntate. The amount of oxygen e ka roomong e ba jwang deficient ke banyane, the amount of oxygen e teng ka roomong e nyane, ha ona oxygen e kgonang ho kena ka roomong because o poetse laiba e teng e kgonang ho kena e kae e nyane. O na le carbon dioxide e ngata ho feta in oxygen ho etsahalang ka wena. Come on, German, looking at that, we can argue that the amount of oxygen, the amount of oxygen is less than the amount of carbon dioxide. And come on, German, inhale, more oxygen. So if the amount of carbon dioxide is greater than the amount of the oxygen in the room, washwa o etsa lefu tsela e fast ya o shwa a o batla o etse ntwe tla itshwalla ka pele ha no hlopha motho ka next o shwa no fast nka paola nna ke o ruta nka paola no o kwale mamati a utlwa ba o tinne lapeng ke maka se ka etsa fela mara e o ka shwa mo no mistake. If the amount of carbon dioxide is the oxygen that you need to inhale in order to live, what am I? There are many cases. Soon than later. Why? It's because of the amount of carbon dioxide is greater than the amount of the oxygen that the body needs. As a consequence of this gas, it's dangerous. So this is very dangerous. Now, by its way, is this a healthy situation in your opinion? No. 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 Why are we saying no? We know that carbon dioxide is a harmful gas. No. No. We know that carbon dioxide is a harmful gas. Okay, and then I'm happy the amount of O2 entering the room will be less than the carbon dioxide that occupies the room. And then happy ring mono with the doors and windows closed. With doors and windows closed. Carbon dioxide will not be able to escape the room. Ayep, kaman with the room closed, all doors and windows, oxygen will not be able to enter. Oxygen will not, in fact, enough oxygen will not be able to enter the room. Finally, as a consequence, the person will die sooner. You will die sooner than later. You will die in that. It's a 3 mark. We are just trying to answer as best as we can and providing all the information necessary. Bona ba tla ikgethela na banka ifi. Mara ke na understand the story again. Story ke na se clear. Banna question 7.
Follow question 1.
Kona re yang mo pH. O tati. Banna kona re yang question 7 kona re yang mo pH. Ke go kwa fa chance ya o mo. Kona re yang mo pH.